A state of famine has been declared here, but that thing hasn't been found yet, and no food has been designated yet. Two hyena cubs, too young to understand that, whose blade of grass on the prairie could conceal a death. They only saw the carcass of a rabbit in front of them, the eyes approaching. A hungry king often makes decisions simpler. The lion lunged. Everything ended almost instantly. A zero was drawn from its jaws. The other one vanished into the grass, taking with it the most precious thing it could carry. Bad news. The heads immediately lifted. A hyena family is resting. They are not scavengers as many people think. They are warriors of the pack. A child is in danger, and so the whole family rushes off. Not for food, not for territory, but for blood ties. Ahead, the king stood amidst the sea of grass, like a solitary rock in the midst of an approaching flood, a trophy still in his mouth, a challenge, an insult. The hyenas fanned out around him, no longer individual entities. They became a single will, a rage with dozens of teeth. And the final battle has begun. Something has changed. Maybe it's because there are too many eyes. Maybe it's because there are too many hearts sharing the same pain. Or maybe because fear has begun to give way to anger. The first mistake had occurred, and the pack of shadow hunters immediately spotted it, like blood spilling on water. All eyes were fixed on the same spot. The king turned. Just a moment, but sometimes fate doesn't need more than that. The child fell. No one looked at it anymore, not even those who had risked their lives to reclaim it. Because the battle now had become something else. No longer about rescue, no longer about protection. It was about settling scores. The spotted family understands that. They're not trying to bring down the mountain. They're just trying to make the mountain collapse. Teeth appeared from behind, a bite from the sides. Dark shadows darted past in front, then vanished again. They are like waves. No single wave is strong enough to sink a ship, but thousands of waves can erode even a cliff. But time was on the hyena's side, and time was their most dangerous ally. Tiny bite marks began to appear, Patches of fur were torn off. Slow drops of strength drained from the old king's body. The battle is no longer taking place on the grassland. It's taking place inside his own body, between the will to stand and the exhaustion that is dragging him down. The king began to slow down, not because he wanted to, but because his body was beginning to remember his age. Each bite was a debt. Each scratch was a reminder that even those who once stood at the top of the world couldn't win forever. The king sat down, not to rest, but to keep himself from falling. But then, something appeared on the horizon. A golden speck was hurtling across the sea of grass, faster than the wind, faster than fear, faster than even the thoughts in the hyenas' heads. The spotted family saw her, and their confidence instantly vanished, for what was rushing toward them wasn't an opponent, but a warning. The queen had arrived. The appearance of the queen with her powerful claws and forceful slaps forced the white specks to retreat. Everything returned to its original course. The shadows gradually disappeared behind the sea of grass, taking with them anger, taking with them disappointment, and taking with them a regret that they would remember for a long time. The prairie gradually became quiet. Under the gentle morning sun, no more enemies, no more war, only two who had weathered the storm together. When wounds no longer mattered, when life once again triumphed over violence, the two kings of the steppe found each other again, not with fangs, not with roars, but with the bond that had helped them survive in this harsh land. Two heads gently touched, like a promise without words, like a story written long ago, amidst the golden sunlight of the prairie. Two destinies merged into one, not to end, but to begin. For nature doesn't care about the current king